What is up, Last Cloudia players? It is Epic Tetsu. We are back with some Last Cloudia content, and it's going to be huge. We got a Tales of Series collaboration. The arcs look awesome. The units look awesome. It's going to be a sick collaboration. Stay tuned. Let's get into the info. I hope you're hungry. To kick things off, starting November 24th, we have the part 1 of the gacha. It is Stahn or Luke, guaranteed at the end of lap 3. And then for the part 2 series, which will start on November 30th, we have Yuri, which I'm looking forward to. We're going to have a collab gift. It's a unit-only ticket. For part 1, you log in and use that. You're going to get Stahn or Luke guaranteed. We got a training field to help you power up these units, so that's always great. And we have a collab challenge. You complete all the missions, you're going to get this doll. And there's just going to be so much exclusive gear, and there's even more. So, already going to be awesome. We have a retweet promo going on, so make sure you take part in that on Twitter. And if you don't use Twitter, it also works with Facebook shares. Let's get into some units. First up is Stahn. Okay, so these are his traits. Swordian Device. When attacking with fire physical attacks or specials, you gain Swordian Device stack. You gain more during boss waves. You boost the SD level and device skill effects based on SD stock gained. The max SD level is 6 for the SD stock, and it resets each wave. Now for his second trait, it's called Heir to the Sun's Courage. When only weapon equipped is one sword, the fire physical damage is plus 80%, the damage cap plus 20,000. When the sword has a fire attribute, the sword strength goes plus 100%, special damage plus 80%, and special damage cap plus 12,000 more. Kagutsuchi would probably be a great sword for him. Let's take a look at Stahn's skills. So we got Device Attack, which boosts fire damage cap based on SD level, max plus 50%, 10,000 at SD level 6. You'll remember his trait 1 is basically how you get these SD stacks, and remember that it resets each wave. Device Exceed, whenever boosting SD level, restore 1 SCT stock for 1 skill. We have Device Heavy, when physically attacking, boost Break based on SD level as well, max plus 150% at SD level 6. Hot-Blooded Man, Battle Start. Autocast Brave and Fort. Effect is lasting until the unit is incapacitated. Fire Spell. When only weapon equipped is one sword and hitting an attribute weakness with a fire physical attack, damage cap plus 20,000. Okay, that's pretty sweet. One Blade Breaker 2. When only one weapon is equipped, physical attack break plus 150. If you have One Blade Breaker, which comes from the Phantom Crows arc, those put together, that's some big break damage. This dude's going to be like crazy good, busted. Things to note is like he's got fire critical raise, fire attack raise 3, fire attack raise 2, high drive, sword high boost, doppelhander boost 2, doppelhander. We can throw doppelhander boost on him. Like, this dude it's just amazing. So many SC saves, looking sick. This dude is going to do some huge damage. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I get him. If I do, you can expect to see a build video on him. Let's get into Luke. Alright, Luke Fon, let's say fabulous, and here's why. This dude's gonna be awesome. Okay, so Albert style swordsmanship trait 1, light damage plus 40%, damage cap plus 12,000, continuous fort and protection effects. When taking physical attacks, chance to nullify the damage taken. 2, Swordsman of Lorelli. When using a skill, fill the OL gauge and give a unit the OL gauge buff. Based on amount of filled OL gauge, max level is 1, but OL gauge buff active, OL gauge won't fill. So when unit or allies or attribute attacking with a skill or magic, chance to give unit FOF buff of the attribute. Boost chance based on trait level. When given FOF buff, deal a powerful extra attack of that attribute when the next skill is used. Now, trait 2 sounds confusing, but just wait and I'll explain it some. This is going to be cool. Alright, so here's the skills. Over limit, that's what OL means. When using a skill, it can't be interrupted by most attacks. Give unit OL buff. Only usable when OL gauge buff is active. Lose OL gauge buff when used. So, use, gain, that kind of thing. Carmine Chamber, skill damage plus 10%, damage cap plus 2,000. When other chamber skills are not set, skill damage plus 30%, damage cap plus 8,000 instead. So you can have an 8,000 damage cap raised by not basically setting Cobalt Chamber and Grass Chamber. Now, Cobalt Chamber is kind of good here because it's critical rate plus 3%, damage plus 15%, but it also says when other chamber skills are not set, the critical rate is plus 10% and damage plus 50% instead. Grass Chamber, SCT recovery speed plus 10%, boost movement speed. When other chamber skills are not set, SCT recovery speed plus 35% instead. First and foremost, I'll probably try to go with a Carmine Chamber build and then mess with the other ones later. Recall when HP hits 0, auto revive and fully restore HP once per wave. That's cool. I'm going to change. Whenever an ally is incapacitated, physical attack damage cap plus 1000, max plus 5000, resets each wave. I don't want to have everybody to die, but it'll be cool to have as extra if something like that happens. Here's where all this is kicking in. Extra attack boost 2. Extra attack damage plus 20%. Okay, now look down on his other skills, and we should see... There it is, extra attack boost. He has extra attack boost and extra attack boost 2 in his kit. This is insane. A pursuit build for this guy. Yeah, absolutely. So many SC saves. There's so much going on here. He's got critical up 3, fighting spirit 4, light attack raise 3, light mega drive, light high drive. There's just... a sword and mega boost. I mean, he's got a ton of things going on, but the one thing I noticed is you'll see in his kit with auto critical right there on the second line, and the third line starts down from the left, says dual wield. He's a dual wield user, so we're going to have to go with dual wield, it seems. Alright, this video is a whole lot longer than I meant it to be, so I'm just going to let you look at these arcs while I give my final goodbyes to you. It was great being back to make Last Cloudia content. Can't wait for these units. As soon as I get one of them, I'll start a build, and we'll see you in the next video. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.